Okay. Alrighty, good afternoon. How are you doing?
Good afternoon. I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good. Alrighty. If you wouldn't mind just starting with your name and your date of birth for me.
I'm Charlie Choot. You can call me Choo Choo. And my date of birth is August 27th of 1987.
Alrighty. And then I'm just gonna be taking some notes too while we record this interview. Is that gonna be all right for you?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right, so we're just gonna get started here. So, just first to start with, what were you doing on the night in question here?
I was well I was with Rowdy Outlaw and well we had been recording a song for the past couple of days. So we decided we were gonna um take a night out on the town and just kind of blow off some steam. So um I don't really remember all the places we went, but yeah, we were just together.
All right, and you said you don't know anywhere you went that night at all?
Um, no, I don't really recall. I just remember like waking up at my on my friend's couch um the next morning.
All right, and you said that you woke up on your friend's couch. Is that where you've been staying? Do you have a permanent residence of your own?
Oh, no, I don't have no residence. I go from friend's house to friend's house, sleep on their couches, and then whenever they get tired of me, sometimes I just end up on my bed, or sometimes I just end up in my van on my makeshift bed.
All right. And you said you stay at friends' houses. Do you have a key to Mr. Rowdy's house?
Um, I did at one time. I might have lost it though, because I haven't been able to find it for quite some time. But usually he's always there. So,
All right. And you said he's usually always at his house. You haven't noticed him being gone lately? I mean, oh no. All right. And you said you don't have a key to his house, but do you know his wife?
I've met Candy a time or two. Um, I wouldn't, I wouldn't say I know her real well, but she seems like a great lady.
Right. Do you practice at his house often? I mean, are you over there frequently?
A couple times a week. Um, just kind of spontaneous. We're both kind of spontaneous.
And then with that being said, do you ever, go over to his house without him being there? Does his wife ever let you in? When you had a key, did you used to go over there?
No, not really. Not too often. If I definitely haven't been there like for his wife to let me in, but if I ever went there when I had a key, I it was just really random and it was a long time ago.
Yeah, just like, when you needed somewhere to stay or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And just being on that subject, how well do you know Rowdy? I mean, I know you're in a band with him, but do you ever do anything else with him or do you just, you know, do music?
Oh, well, we do music and we hang out quite a bit too. We Yeah, I'd say we're pretty good friends. I mean, I'm forever grateful for him for giving me the opportunity and making me rich. So, honestly, like I I'm very appreciative and I would say we're pretty close. Like I would do about anything for him.
Of course. Now, do you remember how Rowdy was feeling that night when you guys went out? I mean, did he seem off at all to you?
Oh, no, we were just throwing back some beers. I mean, just seemed like his rowdy, typical self. We kind of sometimes cause a ruckus when we're together. We cause a scene a little bit, but
Yeah, that's completely understandable. Um, how often do you guys say you go out together? I mean, is it like once a week? Is it like every day?
It's probably been more like the past month or so. Before it was definitely probably just like once a week, but now it's, I don't know, a few times, couple times, few times a week at least.
All right. Goodness. Um, and how long have you been playing with Rowdy?
Um, well, we've been playing together for like the last, I'd say about 5 years. I had started like I started when they lost a drummer. I tried out for the spot and got the gig. And then about 3 months later is when that famous song came out and made us all famous. So however long ago that was, I guess. I'm not the best with time. I
It's okay. Not everybody is. I understand that. So, when that song made you famous, did it change your guys' relationship anyway? I mean, did his demeanor change a lot?
Oh no, not to. I don't think so. I mean, I think it made me respect him more. Like it made me more grateful and appreciative of him. But I mean, he's still the typical rowdy that I I didn't know him like super well before that. I mean, like I said before, I just worked with him for like 3 months, but those 3 months, like it didn't really seem to be different afterwards.
Yeah. And speaking of, work and things that you guys do you ever see Rowdy, in his costume when he's not performing?
Um, no, not usually.
And when you go over to practice at his house, do you know like where he keeps everything, or do you always have to like constantly ask, where is this at? Where's your guitar? Can I borrow this? Anything like that?
It's pretty just open to the public. Yeah. I mean, it's you pretty much walk in and you could just see everything laying around. So, uh, probably he's so disorganized himself that probably if it was in a spot, he wouldn't be able to tell you where because he just doesn't operate that way.
That's understandable. And you said that his house is open to the public. Do people, frequently come and go? Is he pretty, open to new people and inviting them over and having people hang out with him at his house?
Well, I guess I wouldn't really say it that way, but like his band members, like if they ever wanted to come and practice or like come into the studio and kind of practice, do solo practices and stuff like that, I think he's pretty open to that because he always has been with me. So,
Yeah. And do you know anything that's been going on with him and his wife? Like, has he mentioned anything about having some hardships with her?
um, I think that they have been having hardships because I'm pretty sure that's why we've been kind of hanging out more frequently and like going out and being crazy. But I mean, he doesn't really like to get that far into his personal life, like with his wife. I mean, usually like when he's with me, he just likes to have a good time and I mean he kind of sometimes talks to other girls like he's single, so I just but it's just hard telling. We
Yeah.
don't talk
No,
about it.
I understand that. But speaking of having relationships and things, did you know his previous girlfriend, Bobette? Have you seen her, met her?
Oh yeah. Yeah, she is a great lady. She is pretty private. Um she she's actually like a band member. She rumor has it that she's like I don't know. Rumor has it that she's like having an affair. I don't know who it's with. But like I heard that before I came on, before I became part of the band, like that her and Rowdy had a thing. But I mean, there was no evidence of it to me, and I didn't observe any hard feelings with the two of them. Like I would have never known, like had I not heard or been told.
Yeah. have you ever personally, besides what he's told you, have you personally interacted with her and talked to her and spent time with her, anything like that?
Oh yeah. So actually, I kind of have a thing for her. Um, I'm not married and I usually don't do good with girls. But I did have a thing for her and she was always like nice and friendly to me that I did ask her if she wanted to go out with me. But she just kind of like I think she just played it up like I was joking. So I don't really know if it was her way of like saying no or if she actually thought I was joking.
Yeah.
But I just kind of let it be after that. But
Yeah. All right. And then I just got one last question for you, and I will let you get on your way and have a great rest of your day. So, speaking of knowing her and you've interacted with her, have you ever been to her place at Palace Towers?
um no, I haven't been.
Alrighty. Well, again, I thank you so much for your time and ability to meet on such extraordinary circumstances and all that. So, you have a great rest of your night.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.